Well, here we are at the port at Cardwell, ready to catch the North Queensland Island charters out to Hinchinbrook Island. So, yeah, the adventure begins. So, just a little bit of a view of the marina there. Not much here, just a basic toilet and what have you. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to the start. So I've just landed on Hinchinbrook Island. Boats dropped us off and left us, so just walking along this little boardwalk over the mangroves to get to the start of the official trailhead of the Thorsborne Trail here on Hinchinbrook Island. So, pretty cool. Here we are at the start. So we've just finished walking along the first beach and got to the end of it. Found this little trail up here with the marker. Looks like we're going through a bit of a rained foresty type area here, so fun times. Day one on the Thorsborne Trail, and we're going to stop and put some deed on. So, and it's the 6th of September. Bye. Okay, so we just made it to the top of Nina Peak. Here's Penny making her way up. She's pretty hard going. You can see a little estuaries that speedboat came up through this morning, and then the beach that we walked along. And it's probably a bit windy. Looking down there onto Nina Bay. It's where we're staying tonight. And then over there, I'm guessing that's Ramsey Bay.
No, Ramsey Bay's back this way.
Whatever. And then I think it's Mount Bowen over there behind the clouds. So yeah, it's pretty amazing up here. Say goodbye, Penny.
Goodbye. Be careful on that rock.
Okay. Yep. So Thorsborne Trail, first creek crossing. It's got water in it. Don't fall in, Penny, the pressure's on. No crocs that we can see, that's the problem, you can't see them. And we head along the trail. It's nice. But we'll leave it there for now. So this is Nina Bay camp. with the toilet. Heaps of camps spread out throughout the bush. We're a fair way down this track towards the beach. It was a pretty cool camping spot. Yeah, heaps of places, not heaps, but there's a few places to hang your bags so that the mice / rats don't get to them at night. So you can see the dunes in the water over there. Somebody in a hammock. So that's the little sign there. There's the it's a hanging thing there, and also obviously the surf and the beach. Just don't really want to go swimming in there because of the potential of crocodiles. And so we're through here a little ways. Another nice view of the beach. And we keep walking. You might be able to see our tent through this little clearing. So we're down through here. You'll see breeze coming through. Might blow a gale tonight, but that's okay. Another little high spot. Beautiful scenery out to the ocean. We swing around here. We've got our chairs. This is where we had our camp kitchen for tonight. As you can see, we've got all our packs hanging. So yeah, life's good. Anyway, it is Tuesday the 6th of September 2022. So yeah, enjoying it. So it's day 2. Hello, say hello, Penny.
Hello.
Penny's just doing the dishes of our Thorsborne Trail hike on Hinchinbrook Island in Queensland. So had a bit of rain last night, had a bit of excitement yesterday. A girl from one of the other groups broke her ankle and they need to get a chopper in, which I've taken a video of as well. So, but just showing you, they've all got up and gone off today. So that's our view, looking out to the ocean. And so here's our little, coming down this track, get us down to the beach without me breaking my ankle. Yeah, sun has risen. Hopefully it's drying. We had a fair bit of rain last night, so hopefully she's drying out our tent, our clothes, and a lot of other stuff. So you can see the beach. I don't know if you can see way up there on those rocks. That's the other group trying to navigate those. So we need to get over those to get to Little Ramsey Bay, then onto Banksia. No, yeah, Banksia Bay is where we're staying tonight. So it's only a short hike today. We're doing it over 5 days, 4 nights. So we've got a bit more time up our sleeve than a lot of people do it in 3 nights, 4 days. So, but anyway, a bit more of a pano around there to the headland. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye. So this was meant to be our camp kitchen here. You can see the my clothes hanging up drying, but also the racks for the to hang your food up, because they've got a lot of rats around here, or mice. The guys who ended up staying here in this camp said they heard some gnawing overnight. Now if you have a look at this coconut here, obviously some sort of a rodent has chewed its way into there to get the good stuff out of the centre. So it's quite funny. So this is our camp here at Nina Bay. Okay, so we're on day 2 of our Thorsborne hike. Bit of a rock scramble. Penny's just coming down over these rocks now. This is where a girl yesterday, she broke her ankle coming through here, and they had to get the helicopter out to pick her up and take her back. So we're pretty lucky because it's lowish tide now, so gives us more options to get through here, so we don't have to take one particular route. But anyway, yeah, we'll just keep working our way, hopefully just at the end over there, and then up and over into Little Ramsey Bay. So we've come across those rocks at Nina Peak, Nina Bay, and then we've just come up this, you can't really see it, there's a little Penny says a little cliff that you have to climb up, a bit dodgy. So we've climbed up there, and now, looks like someone's dropped their light down there. We're going to make our way through there somewhere. The fact that it's drizzling a little bit doesn't really help the matter either. So it makes everything just that little bit more challenging, nice and slippery. So day 2 of the Thorsborne. We've arrived at what they call Boulder Bay. Not sure why they call it that, besides all those boulders down there you've got to try and climb over. Are you looking forward to that, Penny?
Hey?
So are you looking forward to Boulder Bay?
I'm looking forward to getting to the other end of Boulder Bay.
Yeah, so luckily we've only got a short walk today, but it's drizzling. It's not too bad because at least it's warm and it keeps us, the rain keeps us a bit cool. It makes things a bit slippery too, so let's be careful. Signing out. Ciao. It's day 2 of our Thorsborne Trail hike, and this morning we came from Nina Beach, and just walking our way into, sorry, just trying to navigate this creek, Little Ramsey Bay. So I thought I'd give you the same view that we get for our first view into Little Ramsey. So, she comes in and opens up onto the beach. There we go. So there's actually a camp here which we're just going to stop and have lunch, and then head on to Banksia Beach, which is basically straight in front of us, that little bit of a headland out there, and camp ahead of night. So look at, oh, wow, look at that magic. So got the beach to ourselves. Here comes Penny.
Hey!
With
Made it!
lunchtime. So this little dry creek here, we've been crossing it all the way down, but it actually wasn't dry further up. It's got a bit of water in there. So
And I fell in.
and Penny fell in once.
Well, yeah.
Tripped over.
Tripped over.
But
Look at that beach.
that's magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that's over there, the far
The next one across.
next one across there is Banksia there. So I think, I could be wrong, it might be that one out there, who knows. But anyway, we'll find out later on and we'll let you know at that time. Bye.
Hey, like Andrew said, we're at spectacular Little Ramsey Bay, a little bit of cloud up there. And we've got our first creek crossing, which is now requiring us to take our shoes and socks off. So luckily we're only going, it's low tide, because I do recommend crossing this at low to medium tide. Yeah, because it does go all the way up into the side there. And then we're just going to head over, there's a little campsite here, a recognised campsite with some toilets and water. So we're going to have a bit of a break before we head on to Banksia Bay. All right, my turn.
So day 2 of the Thorsborne Trail, and we've just arrived at Little Ramsey Bay. Just crossed a little bit of a creek and saw that sign when we got to the camp. We're just stopping here for a bit of a break. So like I said, Little Ramsey Bay. So there's a decent camp here. They've got toilets, they've got they've got toilets and heaps of spots to camp. Toilets are through that way. So and we're just setting up here for our just a little snack. So more packs where you can hang your pack and stuff. There's Penny over there. So there's a little guy on the way in. Keeps a lot of people happy, I'm sure. So yeah, great little camp. Heaps of space. Heaps of spots. So, what do you think of this camp, Penny?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Although I think I would have been camping over there well away from it.
There's a bit of a billabong here. I guess that's where they warn you about the crocs. So don't go swimming in there if you come. You can see there's a bit of mangroves through there. So, and I wouldn't be grabbing my water out of there either. So you see all these logs that people put up here, try and keep the crocs back down there in their territory. So, but definitely wouldn't go in there for a swim. So, yes. So we've just done a steep uphill climb out of Little Ramsey Bay. First part was a bit of walking on the sand and a bit of rock, and then up a bit of rock hill, and then through the bush uphill there. So we've come to this clearing now, and the path continues on that way, but we're heading down to Banksia Bay tonight for our camp, second night camp on the Thorsborne Trail, 7th of September 2022. So, have you got anything to say, Penny?
Nope. Looking forward to a swim if we can find one.
Yes.
Wash our smelly clothes.
Yeah, my smelly body. So we're at Banksia Camp, Banksia Creek Camp I think it is, and 20 minutes ago we just walked up. There was a little sand here, and just walked up there and filled our water bottles up and had a bit of a wash, but now the tide's coming in, and so it's it turned into a lake. So
there was fresh water around there too.
yeah, it's fresh water around there, but I don't think it's fresh water anymore.
We were a little bit nervous about going for a swim as well.
Yeah, didn't want to go too far up, just basically because the it gets a little bit too deep. When it comes to the boys back there, they went up there to get some water and have a bit of a swim, so I'm not sure how they went. So this is our camp. So yeah. Yeah. So this is our camp, which I'll make a separate video of. So Banksia Bay sunrise on the Thorsborne Trail on September 2022. This is a camp at Banksia Bay. We were a little bit nervous last night. You can see where the just below that sign, you can see where the debris is actually, where the tide came in, because it was a high tide last night. It was fairly big high tide at that. So yeah. Say hello, Penny. Hi, it's a day 3 of the Thorsborne Trail trek, and today we're heading from Banksia Bay to Zoe Bay. Here we are. This is a Banksia Creek, upstream from obviously the ocean. So we've just done a half an hour trek up here to the waterfalls. So, but it's only about a bit after 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's a pity it's not a bit later in the day, because we would have loved to have gone for a bit of a dip in that lovely little pond down there. So yeah, and here's Penny. How are you going today, Penny?
Good.
Loving
it. Hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty, yeah. It's very humid here. I had a bit of rain last night, and but wasn't too bad. So, but everything's a little bit wet. Anyway, we'll leave it for now. Bye. So Thorsborne Trail, we've just come down off the Banksia saddle and doing this crossing this little creek bed. I don't know if you can see this thing here. We've crossed a few of these where it looks like old logs might have ants in them and something's been gnawing at them. They were really going for the ones previously. So how you going, Pen?
Good. Loving it.
Having a great time. So it's a challenging hike, but we're really enjoying it. So but let's leave that for now, and there's a marker, and we'll head back off on the trail. Talk to you later. Bye. So it's day 3 of our Thorsborne Trail hike, and I think we're on the way to Zoe Bay. I think we're getting closer to the swampy section. I'm pretty sure we are, actually. Looking through there. It's looking like a lot of fun. Let's just hope it's not too muddy. So I think we've got to go straight through there somehow. But you looking forward to this, Penny?
This is a bit I haven't been looking forward to. Anyway, so, it'll be what it'll be.
So yeah, maybe it's time to put on our sandals. It's Penny navigating the muddy section. And through the guts there. Yeah. Yep. There we go, that wasn't too bad.
Beautiful.
So Thorsborne Trail, got a little bit of a creek crossing here, so should be fun. Apparently crocs inhabit this area, so but thankfully we haven't seen any. Anyway, it's time to get to it.
Alright, here goes Andrew across one of the many creek crossings that we've just come across, and we've just decided to keep our shoes on rather than getting changed out of them. Gives us a bit more stability on the rocks, plus, you know, we're sweaty and everything anyway, so they'll dry off very quickly. Just magical. Cannot wait to get in this water later on to have a good swim. Just beautiful, looking upstream. Well done, babe. And then downstream. Pretty magical. All right, it's now my turn. And I promise not to get your camera wet.
So we're on the Thorsborne Trail from Banksia Bay to Zoe Bay. Yep. So there's Penny down there. Say hello, Penny.
Hello.
So we've just done another creek crossing. Not sure whether it's our last. We've done quite a few today. We don't even bother taking our shoes off now. We're just straight over them in our shoes because they dry pretty quick anyway. Plus it's been raining. So our little marker to tell us where we've come from. And I'm assuming we go up through there somewhere. So yeah. So I'm guessing this is a stag horn here. Amazing. The part of the swampy area that we're coming up to here, this is pretty swampy in there, mangrovey. So we'll have to actually go through that. So hopefully we're not too far away from Zoe Bay. So, but it remains to be seen. There's a little marker on the tree there. So once we actually get to Zoe, we've got to actually walk along the beach for a little ways before we actually make to the camp. So how are you going, Pen?
Bit me, sorry.
Lots of little bugs out here, I can tell you. Oh, a little bit muddy through here. Not too bad up here though. Yeah. Anyway, that's a glimpse of what we're experiencing today. Just some more of the swamp here, or mangroves on Hinchinbrook Island on the Thorsborne Trail. So just a quick video to show you.
I'm hoping we're not crossing that way.
Hopefully not crossing that. We just crossed a really dodgy creek. So it was not much better than this. It wasn't moving the water, and trees and stuff looked very dodgy. But anyway. Woohoo! So we just come out onto Zoe Bay beach. So our camp's at the end of this beach here. I don't know, you probably can't see it. There's a little thing up the very end there. So thankfully the tide's out, which helped going through those swamps as well for us. So wasn't as much water. How are you going, Pen? You happy? Happy to be out?
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful going through. That would have been shit though if there was a lot of water to trudge through. Quite a number of creek crossings.
Wear very wet shoes.
Very wet, yeah. So we've got our Solomons on, which are they're basically trail running shoes, I guess, but haven't got any Gore-Tex, so we just walk straight through and they just drain because this, if you had to stop and take your shoes off and on all the time, you'd be spending a lot more time on the trail. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for now.
The sun can come out now.
Yeah, the sun can come out. We had a bit of rain while we were walking along, a bit of drizzle through the canopy. So lots of mozzies, lots of bugs, lots of mangroves, and now we're here. So lots of rejoicing. So Hinchinbrook Island on the Thorsborne Trail. This is our camp here at Zoe Bay. Actually luxury, we've got a table to sit at. So, and we come down here, which is good access for the crocs and us to the beach. Swing on the chair later if we want, but I think the tide's going to be up here. Apparently she's a decent tide tonight. Let's come down and have a bit of a look down here. You've got mangroves there. Oh, yeah, quite a few people here. Looks like there's another couple coming along the beach. So we've just hiked up from Zoe Bay to Zoe Falls. Check this out, absolutely amazing. So looking forward to a nice refreshing dip in that water there, nice fresh water. So yeah, I think I'll leave the video for now and just get straight into it. So here we are at Zoe Bay. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Betty's just gone for a little walk. And yeah, this is what we had last night. See the oceans. lapping up onto the shore. It's really nice. That's Dawn, Zoe Bay on the Thorsborne Trail. Tide's going out at the moment, I think. So we might be coming back in. Shut back up to where we came. It's just a bit of a pano, what we're experiencing here on the trail. People down there, I think they've got a camp there. I think they're just getting their tent set up, ready to pack up. So we're on the Thorsborne Trail, just below Zoe Falls. We've got Zoe Creek south across here, so should be interesting. We've done it yesterday actually. We went up and collected water from the base of the falls, so that was pretty cool, and hopefully we'll have no problems crossing here again today. And here we have Penny crossing South Chloe Creek. South Zoe Creek, I should say. Whoop. She just wanted to wet the back of her pack a little bit.
I was just about to say, it's different with a pack on.
It is a little bit different with a pack on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lucky I was filming.
Hey.
Said lucky I was filming. Any tips for the people out there, Pen?
Make sure everything's waterproof.
Yeah, and Ziploc bags, so that's what we always do, so yeah, it should be good.
Alright, one of the challenges of day 4 is this rope climb, and I just realised my baby has had to carry up my poles as well because I didn't want to carry him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Doing well though. Yeah. And the view, there's Zoe Bay where we've come from. There's the base of the waterfalls, and we're heading up to the top of the waterfalls for some breakfast and a hard-earned swim. Woo!
So we've made it to the top of Zoe Falls, and this is what you're rewarded with. Pretty tough climb up, but that view is pretty easy to take. Quite a few people up here today, so check that out. And here's Penny over here getting our breakfast organised. Say something, Penny. But yeah, look at that view, magnificent. Well worth the climb up the hill. And it's probably about a 45-minute climb, maybe, probably less, up the hill from the Zoe Bay campsite. So, well done. So we just hiked from Zoe Falls. We believe that's Sunken Bay down there. And this is Thorsborne Trail. We're at day 4 now. So we're heading over that way somewhere. Got a couple of K's, probably 3, maybe 3K to go I reckon, before we hit the end of the trail for today at Mulligan Falls. So we've got to cross Diamond Trina Creek first, and then we don't heaps of creek crossings today. Lost count of how many. Just so many. So, but yeah, enjoying that view. Take that any day of the week. So, yeah. Here comes Penny down the track.
So here we are at the beautiful Mulligan Falls. Just had a well-deserved swim. There's Andrew there. And here are the falls falling down. A couple of young'uns also here tonight. Just beautiful. The fish, the water, everything.
So here we are at Mulligan Falls after the second last day on the Thorsborne Trail. Penny's actually in there having a bit of a swim in the falls. So we've set up our camp, so yeah, just up here enjoying the falls, along with a few other people up there. You can see who've cooked meals and what have you. So this is our camp at Mulligan Falls. It's a little bit later in the evening. It's probably it's a bit after 6 o'clock. We just got out of bed. We had a bit of a snooze after our walk today. Had a swim in the falls, which is fantastic. Heaps of space here. There's only probably about, I don't know, 10 people here tonight. So heaps of places to hang your packs and your food so the little rodents don't get to them. And we'll probably we had our lunch here today at this little makeshift camp, so we're going to have our dinner here tonight, making up some risotto, which we make at home ourselves, or Penny makes it, and then we dehydrate it and carry it with us. So it's always a great little meal. You hear the birds there, some more campers down through there, some more up towards the falls. So heaps of, like I said, heaps of space here. So yeah. That's about it for now. Oh, this is our tent, obviously, little Nemo. So yeah, that's it. So it's day 5. We're probably about 15 minutes out of Mulligan's. We've had one little creek crossing already, but we'll be able to hop across the rocks. But this one's actually straight through the water, so Pen's on the way across there now. Hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's going to make it, thank goodness. So some beautiful, not sure what type of trees they are, but look at those over there. That's fantastic. All contorted and turned around. So now I'm going to stop filming now because it's my turn. I can only do one thing at once, so I can't film and walk at the same time. So there we go. So we've just come out of the forest. We started at Mulligan's Falls this morning, and here we are looking at. Here's Penny. Hello.
Hello.
So we've got to walk up this beach for, I think it's 5k, maybe a little bit longer, up to the point up around the corner there, George's Point. So that's where we're getting picked up. We do have a bit of a estuary crossing part way along this beach, so hopefully the tide keeps going out. Sorry?
A 3 metre croc lives
down
there, or in somewhere.
There's a 3 metre croc that just lives up the estuary a little ways. So hopefully this tide keeps going out at what rate it is. It was high tide, probably, I think it was around 9ish, maybe a bit before, and so we're looking, what's the time now, Pen? Probably 9:30, 9:45. So yeah, it's pretty amazing along here. So we've got basically jungle all the way through there. A little bit of a swamp we came through at the end there. A number of creek crossings. So trekking poles come in really handy for those. Not sure if you can see, we've got a couple of other hikers in front of us there. We stayed at Mulligan's last night as well. So that's all for now. So we've got to our last estuary crossing here, and going to wait a little while before we make an attempt to get through once the water goes down a bit, because apparently there's a 3 metre croc that lives up there somewhere, so take it easy. There's a fish there in the water, I don't know if you can see that. swimming around. Not sure what sort it is. Obvious. I don't know. So we've just done the last crossing on the Thorsborne Trail. Croc lives up there apparently. 3 metre salty. There's Pen. There's a group of travellers. We're all catching the boat back together. So pretty cool. So here we are, we've arrived at George's Point. There's a place to hang your packs, bathroom, a few picnic tables. Most importantly, we've got our boat to pick us up. So, yeah, it's photos at Hinchinbrook after doing the Thorsborne Trail in September 2022. Over there you can see Lucinda and the long jetty. That's the sugar terminal. Yeah, pretty cool.